And if you have a question for Dave, please raise your hand. We'll get you the microphone. Who is the first question for Doc?
Uh-oh, sorry,
Oh,
guys.
that's all right. We'll start with Kristen right up front to your right, Dave.
Hey, Dave. What has it been like? I know it's been only about 24 hours that the team has been here. How has this experience been for you so far?
It's been exciting. It's been great. I thought the travel was very seamless. Shohei slept 11 hours. James Outman slept 7 hours. So they led the team, and but everyone feels good. Guys got out. We've been welcomed very. It's been a great welcome from the people in Seoul, and so we're excited to play some baseball.
Go to the second row, Jack.
Dave, how much can a trip like this do for any team, but especially one like you guys with the expectations you have and all the new pieces you're kind of working into the group this year?
I think for this this trip in particular, it's exciting. I think it can be something that can be galvanizing. We have a chance to bring a significant other. You're going to another country. So I think it's allowing for our players and families to come together. And so certainly in this, a team that's somewhat new, I think it's been fun to see guys spend time away from the ball field.
Questions, Juan?
Hey, Dave, we've talked about kind of the attention that you guys are going to get, throughout the season, but getting that reception at the airport and just kind of stuff like that, did that give you guys even more perspective of just, how much fanfare there is going to be around you guys this year?
It certainly is perspective. When we got to the airport, there were a lot of fans, a lot of media, and our players are very excited about that. And I just think it speaks to where the game of baseball is globally. I think it's the interest, the excitement for Major League Baseball is at an all-time high. And for the Dodgers to be one of the teams to represent Major League Baseball here in Seoul is it's quite the honor. But when you have great players that we have and you see the excitement, I think that this is a sign of what's to come for us when we go to play in other cities.
Go to Fabian on your right, Dave.
First, the important question: how many hours do you get on the flight?
So I slept for 4.5 hours, and I had a great night's sleep last night. So I am recharged, reset, and I'm on Korean time right now. I'm good.
How much, speaking of the attention though, how much did you guys sort of learn from this spring, sort of what that was like, and how much of a preparation, if at all, is that for what this has been?
Well, I think that we as the Dodgers, we did a great job of preparing our players to get ready for the season, and the people working for the organization, the front office, our director of travel, Scott Akasaki, clubhouse manager Alex Torres, and all their staffs. They did a great job on the periphery trying to take care of all the logistics. So while we were taking care of all the baseball stuff, it was pretty turnkey and easy for us to just kind of pack our stuff, have our passports, and then turn our attention towards coming to Seoul and play baseball. And so for us, this kind of spring training has been pretty quick, but very seamless.
We'll take a question on the left, Dave.
Hello, Dave. So, Dave, you can't win the World Series in March and April, but what can you establish this time of year that leads to World Series winning teams?
I think the teams that seem to be in it every year, there is a bond that I think that is created that withstands ups and downs. And so I think that, like I said earlier, I think that us being able to take this trip together, allows for Teoscar to get more assimilated, Tyler to get more assimilated. obviously Shohei and Yamamoto, and I think that this is going to be good for our guys. And so, yeah, you can't win the World Series in March, but I do think that kind of guys creating a bond, and also a way to play baseball. And so we got to pitch well, and we really got to keep our defense tight. And then on the offensive side, there's obviously a lot of talent, and our guys have got to, realize their abilities and play to their talents.
And when it comes to Shohei, you've already seen his star power, and he's pretty much done everything in this game except play deep in the postseason. If you guys are able to accomplish all the goals that you have with Shohei, do you think that he could have almost a Michael Jordan-like impact on the game of baseball and elevating the sport?
Well, as far as talent, certainly. And I've talked to Mookie about this, and, when you talk about the word legacy is what a lot of people talk about. And you really, as an athlete, the guys that get the legacies are guys that win multiple championships. And Shohei, I don't think he's been in the postseason, and so he signed on here to win a championship and multiple championships. So that's his only goal, and so you've got to do that 7 times over to start talking about Michael Jordan. But you got to start somewhere. So that's our hope. That's our goal.
Go to the 5th row on your right, Dylan.
Hey, Dave. Darvish has had his share of success against you guys in the past. Just what do you kind of see the keys as to, for you guys to maybe get the better of him?
Darvish certainly has withstood the test of time. He's a great pitcher. The thing that makes you so effective is his ability to make everything look the same. And so half of his pitches are secondary pitches, half of them are fastballs, and he throws a lot of balls that appear to be strikes, and they're balls. And so to be able to control the strike zone against you certainly is easier said than done. But I think he's definitely had his way with us and uses both sides of the plate. But I think for him, like most really good pitchers, you got to try to get something up in the zone and wait for mistakes. And when you do get a mistake, you got to capitalize.
Up front on your right, Dave, 1.
What's kind of the pitching plan for you guys these next 2 games for the exhibition?
So we're going to run a lot of our relievers out there tomorrow day. And then Bobby's going to take down the next day with a couple other guys to take that down. So a lot of our guys in the pen, it'll be essentially a bullpen game tomorrow.
Other questions? Anything else? All right, Dave, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.